These salt-soaked caverns are teeming with pelagic nightmares. They must be flushed out.
Those deeds. Good evening, sir. How are you? I'm okay. I'm okay, you know. Less okay now that I got a disease on my Vestal, but, it's okay.
Back to the pit. Death by inches. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Cruel machinations spring to life with a singular purpose. Pharaohs may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
Forte, I have barely touched it because we're on a new save file, so I've only done the first fight in the new DLC. We'll be doing the second one, I believe, after this dungeon. However, we could also run into stuff from the new DLC in this dungeon, which is why I picked it. The thing from the stars is currently stalking this dungeon area, so we might run into him, and I've never fought him yet either. But it seems like an interesting survival take on the current game. But I did want to make sure I experienced it with a new save file, so we did start fresh for it. So my guys are kind of small. But we are diving in headfirst to all the new DLC stuff. That's what we're here for. And yes, Jerbear, I am back. E3 is an extreme time of the year that we all love. But it does take a lot out of you.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Oh yeah, we're doing scouting chance. Speed, these are good things. And we're getting into it. We're not... Basically, there's a new dungeon called the Farm, which is a survival-style encounter. Yes, that's an addition. There is a monster that now can appear on your dungeon travels. Also from the Farm DLC. But it isn't the actual farm. But he can show up in your regular dungeons, too. He hasn't yet. But we're tempting him. Let's put it that way. And we have a boss fight waiting for us in the actual farm zone. But I don't think we have a crew big enough to take it on yet, so we're kind of just growing our town. But we'll see. I know, it's wild that this game is still getting DLC years later. I am so down with that. So it's a whole brand new dungeon that's a survival mode encounter. You'll see it. We're going to get to it this evening.
Their formation is broken.
That's correct, Forte. I know it's coming to the other platforms. I just don't know when. I don't think anybody does.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Just came out yesterday.
As victories mount, so too.
So naturally, we rushed to start a new save game to get into it. Yes, the Shieldbreaker, who is currently in my party, is a new character they added as a DLC a little bit back. An agile, blight-based, offensive-defensive character. Who can easily move up and down the ranks. Now, Houndmasters have been my bread and butter forever. They're so good.
Unforeseen.
They can do everything. I got my keys, Jack. I got my keys.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
We can leave, but I want to see if this battle here is the thing among the stars. Just to see if it spawned. It did not. But hey. Whatever, I guess more stuff to kill. It's not like we were hurting. This is a clean run.
Eradicated. The ground quakes. The abyss returns even the boldest gaze.
Oh, my cleric is nailing crits. She does have a disease we're gonna have to cure, which sucks. I wonder that too, Jared, but I really hope they do.
This expedition at least promises success.
I mean, I have to imagine they've at least thought about it with this game's success.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike. The pungent odor abates. The things are driven back for a time.
That's easy, Bartholomew. I mean, they can just name it Darker Dungeon.
Caused this great foulness, and it is shameful that I must rely upon you to set it right.
So in case people are wondering what we're doing, we're getting our base going, obviously. It's a very, very important part of this game. You need to have a solid base before you can really get frisky. This is the first grave robber we've seen this entire run, so we're definitely taking it. I love the grave robber. Because it is a level 0 grave robber, which is freaking useless, but...
Those without the stomach for this place must move on.
So you can see right here, this is one of the new things in from the expansion. The thing from the stars roams different dungeons. You might run into it. And each week it'll move to a different one of the core dungeons. And then here you have the farmstead, which is the major component of the DLC. However, it's a veteran tier mission against a boss. I really don't think we have the crew to fight that at this time. So I'm just going to keep sort of hitting the hornet's nest for now while we grow and try to get the thing from the stars going until I get a team ready to crack the farmstead. While I farm up a good base, you gotta use antiquarians to really make a ton of money to get your bank going. No, the courtyard didn't disappear, Jailbear. I'm not playing with the courtyard on because it would be it's way too frustrating to deal with. So I'm playing with the flagellant, but not the courtyard, because I really don't want to get all my guys blood drunk and constantly diseased while I try to do the farmstead. Don't get me wrong, I love the Crimson Court, but it is really a pain in the ass to deal with if you're trying to do other stuff. Yep. I'd like to think that we called this game right. In fact, we did call the game right. It is awesome. It's always cool finding like an indie gem like this at a show or something and like, you know what? That's awesome. We should play more of that. The first time I saw this game was at an Indiecade at the Indiecade at PAX one year, at PAX East or something. The little game that could, and yes, it could. It's amazing. I am too.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from
That's why I'm kind of trying to aggravate it.
burn out this evil.
While I do other things. Because I'm still getting my town going, like I gotta start getting districts going up, you know, to start moving on in the game.
to the pit.
Like I said, we're literally trying to spawn the thing, so
Unity.
if it's out here, we're looking for it.
Be gone, fiend. Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Yeah, it might be as tough as the Collector. The Collector can be a big problem, though, sometimes.
A fortune waiting to be spent. Ancient traps lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting
Wow.
for blood.
I gotta cure some of these afflictions once I get that. The first thing I like to build is always the bank. The bank district. I gotta get that rolling as soon as possible.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
That was not a good whiff.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
So much for farming. My antiquarian is getting lit up.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Another one falls.
You know, I used to like... I don't even like Crusaders, to be honest with you. Lepers I do like.
Abomination cleansed from our lands.
Great. Now we got syphilis.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
This has not been a smooth run at all, and it was supposed to be a nice, easy one.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten. If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption. Darkness closes in, haunting lots of men.
Oh boy. I'm waiting to run into this new critter. And I want to try the farm out too, but we already beat the first level of the farm, and the second level is like a boss, so... I do need to bring some heavy gear. But we're gonna get to it. We are gonna get to it. You better believe it. Now this is really bad. I really can't afford that guy to die. That's like, this is my best shield breaker.
How quickly the tide turns.
Oh my god.
More blood soaks the soil.
Alright, we gotta get the hell out of here. We have got to get the hell out of here. Fuck this mission.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
We don't believe in torches on early level content. You can see how that worked out for me.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
The question is, do I get greedy? Do I think the last room battle is that one? You never know, man. This could be the last fight. If I don't try it, then my cool person died for nothing. Okay, yeah, you're right. We should have left. We should have fucking left. His positioning is what's killing me. Sorry, Aretha, I do not accept that. That's a lesson I never learned.
Masterfully executed. Great is the weapon that cuts on its own. The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
See? We pressed on. We got there.
Triumphant pride precipitates.
Definitely. We didn't. It wasn't a perfect run by any stretch, but you know what? we did it.
but one that must be fought.
The brave antiquarian didn't die for nothing.
Any evidence of excessive exertions must be made scarce. After all, appearances must be maintained.
We got a new one.
Slumped shoulders, wild eyes, and a stumbling gait. This one is no more good to us.
Now the runs, you do not want that. Alright, once we get these tier 3s up to speed, we're going to go back to the farm. In the meantime, we'll continue chasing the thing from the stars. Need to bring some fresh faces. They're all new enemies here, Bear. They're farm enemies. They come from the crystal meteor that landed there. It's based on a Lovecraft story, I forget the name. It's like not a dungeon like in the traditional sense that you walk through. It's like one screen of endurance, more or less. Where the fight just keeps going. Yeah, I think that's the one. That sounds right. So I'm using the antiquarian, it gimps the party, but it does get a nice nest egg going. So what I'm trying to do is to get 50 paintings, so that the first district I buy is the bank, and then it basically leaves me flush with cash for the rest of the game. That's my strategy with a new file. It does start me off considerably weaker, though, using that empty spot on the antiquarian for the initial part of the game, though. But I find it just pays such dividends in the later on.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
And I haven't been getting nearly enough of the characters that I want off the cart to make my, like, torchless crew. I don't like running torches. However, the builds that I have are like bleed and disease builds, which don't benefit from the crit, so... We're trying to fix that. In the beginning game, obviously, you gotta work with what you got.
confluence of skill and purpose. Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Oh man, Dark Souls. The original. The original's your first, huh? Well, that's... congratulations. It's a good one.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Success.
I hope it will give you the, I hope it will encourage you to play the other ones.
Trick of the light.
Or at the very least, Bloodborne. Oh yeah, dude, I love Neo too. I'm super happy we're getting a second one.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Neo's great in its own way.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory. Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
I agree. I think we all wanted Bloodborne 2. But I'm not complaining too much.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Come on, how'd you miss, man? Oh my god.
From becoming unwound.
Farm content, huh?
Enemy crumbles.
Yeah, this is really bad. Because this group is not nearly as good as rearranging itself as my last party was. This could be a decidedly deadly ambush.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
Full of disease. And disease is the worst, because it adds up, man. It's really expensive to cure that crap.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. A death by inches. Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle. Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
The worst part is I knew that trap was there, and I still didn't disarm it. It's like one more fight left. Maybe it's the crazy thing. I don't know.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Nope. This is not the thing beyond the stars. This is a couple of bugs. Maybe we're happy about that. I don't know.
Another one falls. Another abomination cleansed from our lands. Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end. The twisting tunnels seem a little less impossible. A ray of sunlight. A beacon of golden hope.
Level 1 bounty hunter. We could use a bounty hunter on this team. But doesn't look like there's room in it right now. We could increase the roster. Those are valuable points we could use to upgrade the weaponry.
More arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory in this domain.
But you gotta get your roster up. I firmly believe that. The roster is important. Maybe more important than anything else. Well, we actually don't want to go there, not under these conditions. We could try the farm. Do we have a crew to try the farmstead? We could try it. We could give it a shot. If we bring our best team, maybe we could try the farmstead. Except it's not ready yet. I play this game pretty carefully, which is, you know, the way to win. But perhaps not the most interesting. Well, we'll try to take a few chances here. Yeah, the tier 3 group is still resting, but I will put them in. I will do it. It's not the win strat, Jobber, it's the get to the end of the farmstead strat for new content. And to do that, you do have to have people survive, you know? As entertaining as people dying over and over is. The tier 3s are resting, so we're gonna take out the children for one quick run here. Hopefully bring some other people to 3. Yeah, this should work. Like, surprisingly, to advance, you do have to beat encounters, okay? And actually, careful play is, like, the most important aspect of this game, I think.
I knew all these paths once. Now they are as twisted as my own ambitions.
Oh, this one is going to be a pain. We're definitely going to die here. 90% of the rooms. Are you kidding me? Ugh. Guess we're going after the treasure spawn.
The ground quakes. Diminished. Monstrous size.
Oh, big crits.
Intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. This expedition at least promises success.
Big antiquarian loot.
Holds dominion, black as death. mind.
Oh. How have we not killed that thing yet?
Ringing ears, blurred vision. The end approaches. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Alright, we'll probably camp after this next big fight. We'll see. This fight could be either real quick or really bad. Hopefully we have the real quick kind.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. These nightmarish creatures can be felled.
Didn't even give me loot. A ripoff. Ooh, man, I'm tempted. I am tempted. Alright, let's do it. You think? No, I don't know if this group can do it. This is actual suicide. But alright, let's do it. Oh wait, I don't have a torch. I can't do it. Alright, never mind. I was gonna do it. And I forgot it takes a torch to activate it. Game wouldn't even let me kill myself.
Decimated. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. As victories mount, so too will resistance.
We gotta make room for Mr. Deeds.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Oh man, my Crusader needs to get put in check. He keeps stealing all the good loot.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold. As the fiend falls,
Oh, the Antiquarian actually did something.
blossoms.
Now that you don't see much of.
Their cursed champion falls. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
I haven't used the campfire yet, and maybe we won't use it. Alright, let's use it.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight, an uneasy companionship.
It's like one of the best campfire moves ever. One of the other great things about taking an Antiquarian.
In Radiance, may we find victory. There will be no rest by the fire tonight.
It's coming with the shield breaker seems to spawn these damnable things. But they do give you scales, which let you have which are really, really good, so they're worth killing, I suppose. Not that we have any choice in the matter.
Exposed to a killing blow. Quickly the tide turns. Sedated. The slow death unforeseen, unforgiving. Annihilated. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Ugh.
A handsome reward for a task well performed. Cruel machinations spring to life with a singular purpose.
Alright, hopefully this is the last fight. Hopefully.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Oh god, she's gonna die, isn't she?
She did.
Do you tell me she's not gonna die?
Oh, she's dead. She's already done.
How do you know? She's not being targeted.
Okay, it sounds like you're not coming to terms with the fact that she's dead.
Glory.
She's not dead yet.
She's dead.
Eradicated.
Just got a message from the Wolfman. She's dead.
The Wolfman said that we're in trouble.
Be wary.
The Wolfman just sent me a DM on
Triumphant
Twitter.
pride
Said
precipitates
she's
a
dead.
dizzying fall.
And said, David, I hate your wife.
He does say that. Now the blight might kill her while we're walking here. Okay, she's still alive. It's cool. It's cool, everybody.
How long?
On what?
Paths and roads bring soldiers and supplies. Let them arrive unharried.
It's a big haul. Got some level 3s.
Perhaps things are not as bad as they seem.
Everybody lived. It was actually pretty awesome. We did it. I actually got away with quite a haul there.
Alright, D, I'm gonna stream some Realm. Let me know if you want to play anything.
It's streaming Darkest Dungeon right now, but I'll be doing it for some Unreal in a little bit. BRB. Alright, let's do this thing. We have a tier 3 crew ready to rock. And die, as the case may probably be. But we're gonna give it a shot. Alright, off to the farm. This could die. This could be really bad. I don't know what I'm paying this to. This is weird because I didn't think the farm needed any of this, but I guess we're going with...
Slabs etched with certain celestial designs were erected around the perimeter of the farmstead. The miller, lamentably eager for some early sign of improvement, fixed his watery eyes intently upon the wilted fields and listless mill. My gaze, however, was cast skyward, and I marveled at the limitless profanity of the stars, wondering what harvest might come.
Okay, this sounds scary as hell. Later, Wraithy. Oh god, these are way bigger than I thought they were going to be. This is going to be a wipe. My best team is about to be toast.
As the enemy crumbles.
Jack here.
Fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
What?
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
No, they're immune to stun. That ain't gonna work.
Executed with impunity.
Hey, what's up, Catchy Jack here. Caw. These things are problem-solving intelligent.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Okay, if you get your order screwed up, you're really screwed. Because you don't have time to get out of battle. Oh god.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving. Grievous injury. Palpable.
Holy crap. This might be a really bad idea to keep going.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound. A powerful blow. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Oh god. What the f... Ugh. Alright, I guess we have to approach this fight a little differently now.
A death by inches. The bigger the beast.
We're gonna have to get rowdy.
withering fear consumes the mind. Death waits.
Oh my god, they just really want me to die.
Lapse in concentration.
Screw it, I gotta do it.
The horror.
Yeah, Bartholomew, but they're particularly motivated. And I just remembered I'm supposed to kill a boss at the end of this on top of this? There's no way. I need a way better team.
The abyss returns even the boldest gaze. Inspiration and improvement. Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Impressive.
That is a cheery way to look at the situation, Bartholomew. It's pretty obvious this requires a much more stalwart crew than what I've got here.
Corrupted curiosities, begging for examination.
Can I leave now? Can I actually get out and keep these stuff? Or is this just like the break where I can use items? Because there's no way we're making it to the end with this team, sadly.
You cannot learn a thing you think you know.
Now, we did get to keep the comet shards. That's big. You can get some really sick loot with the comet shards.
And the pistol. A fitting end to my folly. And a curse upon us
And a
all.
new vendor. Nonetheless, it was an expensive and almost quite deadly learning experience. But useful learning experience nonetheless. Well, the main teams are out. I don't know, I'm gonna have to get ready to just play around.
The smell of rotting fish is almost unbearable.
Uh-oh. Fish. The most dangerous of assassins.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. Back to the pit. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
We got blights, we got bleeds, we got everything.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. How quickly the tide turns. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
The biggest crits.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless. And now, the darkness holds dominion. Black as death.
Oh, that is not something you want to run into down here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy. Okay. We got a decent stack on him, though. Hopefully, we can kill him before we die. Luckily, this team is really good at hitting the back row with dots.
A singular strike.
There'll be no F here, Linker. We were ready for this. Look at that.
As the ghoulish
He got punked.
the rat
I think that's the easiest collector kill I've ever had in my entire life.
as victories mount, so too will resistance.
Another mariner, another misfortune.
Alright, this is terrible. Yeah, we GG'd the collector. We're gonna get killed by regular crappy mobs just because of positioning.
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
But yeah, that was pretty sweet. The collector had no chance. Highly uncommon for the collector, who can be a very serious, deadly pain in the ass.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own. The ground quakes. The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
Plague doctors do work.
has broken. Maintain the
We got blights, we got bleeds, and we got one giant crit. It's working out pretty well.
mind that such missteps are the exception and not the rule.
Easy mode.
Despite its morbid aspect, this twisted, cavernous maze seems almost traversable.
We did get a bad disease, but everything else was good that run.
Time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
This is quite a skilled group of adventurers coming along here.
To fight the abyss, one must know it. Barbaric rage and unrelenting savagery make for a powerful ally.
Alright, so we can't kill the miller yet, we know that. We can go tackle some of the other crappy bosses. Oh, that's nice, that's a cool artifact, let's get that. The fortifying garlic. Seems good. I'm sure we can put a salty crew together that can handle this. Man, these guys have too many useful abilities. Alright, off we go. This one's a boss run, so we'll take a little bit more care with it. Plus, we have the other roamer there. Perhaps this will be the time we run into the thing from the stars. That will make the trip very interesting.
Mastery over life and death was chief among my early pursuits. I began in humility, but my ambition was limitless. Who could have divined the prophetic import of something as unremarkable as a twitch in the leg of a dead rat? A devil walks these halls. Only the mad or the desperate go in search of him.
We know what room he's gonna be in.
Begone, fiend! Another one falls. Executed with impunity.
That's a good way to start.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home. Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Bandits, alright, a little harder than spiders. Only a little though.
Decimated. Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. A fortune, waiting to be spent.
Correct, Count Pickles. That is the farm dungeon, which we kind of went through earlier. It's more of an endurance run than a traditional dungeon exploration experience. It's a survival experience. Wave-based. And that gets you crystal shards to unlock new stuff you can only get that way. And in addition, I mean, that's what they mean by new way to play anyway. There's lots of other new stuff in the DLC too, but that's the quote-unquote new way to play. We were just in there before this mission, actually. But it was too difficult to get to the first... We were trying to get to the first boss in there, but we couldn't make it. Wiggy, 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 8. Glad you did make it.
annihilated. A singular strike.
Man, this team is making this look easy. I hope the thing from the stars does show up. I'll destroy that thing. Even though we've never fought it.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
That's a tough choice, Pickles. But, you know, in that case, I've got to take the human being and I'll take Catchy Cactus.
Unforeseen, unforgiving.
But I admit it's a difficult choice.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Ugh. So much for anti-venom. Hope we don't get poisoned.
Mind that such missteps are the exception and not the rule.
I love that move way too much.
A death by inches.
And with 2 shield breakers, they can swap impales.
As the fiend
It's enough. It's disease fun for everybody.
blossoms. As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Alright, almost to the boss. Should be pretty easy. This crew is performing beyond my expectations. Yes, I'm looking forward to Project Octopath, but I don't have a Switch, so playing it will be a tenuous prospect.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won. In Radiance, may we find victory.
Oh, these snake things.
Moans and cries.
What the hell is... Oh, God. There's always got to be something. It can never just be easy, can it? We got 45 HP snakes. Yeah, that's right. Resist it. How about that?
Precision and power.
Project Octopath. Yeah, I'll be sure to play that on my Switch. Heyo. Oh, cool! He cured all the disease off him. Neat. I wish he knew he did that. That's sweet. Handy ability, that.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Ooh, that's cool. I do want this. No pickles, I've not heard of that. What is that?
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Towering, fierce, terrible. Nightmare-made material.
Should be able to sling through these bones pretty easily. At least we hope.
The blood quickens.
That's a large blight stack we got going on him.
With no living sinew to actuate them, will these walking bones finally fail?
A victory. We got the cool trinket. Pro garlic. Yeah, you know, Wiggy Wiggy, we had a bad incident at the farm, but
When the sun shone, and laughter could be heard from the tavern.
we're getting there. Fake paranormal events in cryptozoology. Why don't... Isn't... Okay.
Yo, D, squad.
Hey, what's up, D? Nah, I'm playing some Darkest Dungeon, man.
Okay, have fun.
You gonna get me for Dota? I guess he doesn't want to get me. Anyway. We made a lot of treasure that run. Yeah, we can't kill that thing yet, that's for sure. However, we could go after the hag. I think I could bring the same crew, in fact. These guys are murderers. Hey, Wiggy Wiggy. Thank you so much. You're the best. Oh, that seems amazing. Alright, let's try it. Stack of torches, couple keys, some band-aids, purple stuff, Sunny D.
I had collected many rare
Let's go get another boss.
volumes on ancient herbal properties, and was set to enjoy several weeks immersed in comfortable study. My work was interrupted, however, by a singularly striking young woman who insisted on repeated calls to the house. There is method in the wild corruption here. It bears a form both wretched and malevolent.
Alright, well we can tell where the boss is, so that's a plus. Not that enthused about the map, though. But hey, this group of ringers is ready for action, right?
Another abomination.
They got the job done last time. They're ready to party. Hey, what's up, Killzone?
Be gone, fiend. Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Wow. Congratulations. Alright, we got our route planned out. Scouting is so valuable in this game. You having a good time in Fallout 4? I hope you are.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent. Eradicated.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, Fallout 76 is coming. Get ready. Uh-oh, blight-resistant enemies. We were not prepared for this.
The quickens.
That's good, D. That's good.
A singular strike. Destroyed.
I think we finally have an actually decent crew together here. That's why I'm sure they'll get killed this run, won't they?
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Foxes. Raccoons are disease-spreading vermin. Foxes are pretty chill.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light? A powerful blow.
Everybody looks back fondly on New Vegas, I agree.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Alright. Couple big fights before the boss here.
In Radiance, may we find victory. Obliterated.
You gotta kill that thing like really fast. It's a real problem if you don't.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Alright, time to camp. And I'm sure we're gonna dream of some snakes, so that's gonna have to fight those, and then we'll fight the boss. Wasteland 3 is not out yet, no.
Death by inches. Precision and power.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
A lot of great town builder loot in these boss dungeons. It's a good thing. Alright. Time to get ready for the boss.
Without kindling is a goal without hope. And now, the darkness holds dominion.
Oh, it wasn't snakes. It's just regular turds.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken. Well struck.
Hey man, we're getting Fallout 76. I know it's not Obsidian, but it's a Fallout. I think I come out of the campfire more hurt than I go in. That's not how it's supposed to go.
Unnerved, unbalanced. The match is struck. A blazing star is born. The light, the promise of safety.
There's no room for anything.
Ambushed by foul invention. The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it. Twisted and maniacal. A slathering testament to the powers of corruption.
She's gonna get destroyed by my disease. Well, sucks for the Plague Doctor, but you know, we didn't need him. He already buffed. I think we're just gonna let him chill in there while we kill her. It's okay. He'll be alright. He's only going to be in there for a little bit.
The wood is still poisoned. The way is still blocked. But less people will be eaten.
You see, it's totally fine. This could be a cool item to tempt fate with.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Yeah, big win for Team Plague. I like those guys.
The poor caretaker. I fear his long-standing duties here have affected him.
Got some level 2s here on the cart. It's wonderful.
Suffer not the lame horse, nor the broken man.
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
Some expensive upgrades. Let's do it again. Let's take him out again. Let's kill the Prophet. That's a good ring. This crew's a regular bunch of ringers.
Excavations beneath the manor were well underway when a particularly ragged indigent arrived in the hamlet. This filthy, toothless miscreant boasted an uncanny knowledge of my ambitions and prognosticated publicly that, left unchecked, I would soon unleash doom upon the world. The echoes of his mindless tittering reverberate maddeningly.
Yeah, well, at least his location is obvious. So we got that going for us.
To the pit.
And this should, you know, we can handle a few skeletons. This crew is pretty nasty. I'm liking them a lot.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands. As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Shield breakers are super fun.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Oh,
Injury. Palpable fear. Another one falls. Be gone, fiend. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can.
alright, a lot of junk in our way.
A powerful blow. Executed with impunity. Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Alright. Nice scouting. Looks like only one more fight before the boss. Not two if you count the fact that we're definitely going to get ambushed when we go to sleep. The Prophet is a bit saltier than stuff we've fought so far, but
With loot.
it still shouldn't be a problem for this crew.
On supplies. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken. Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles. Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Cool. Well, I guess this is it. Time to camp.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight and uneasy companionship. As the light gains purchase,
Wow, we weren't ambushed.
spirits
I'm amazed.
and purpose is made clear. The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Yeah, it's been really, really often this playthrough. But we just had our first time ever, I think, that we didn't. So that was nice.
A death by inches. This expedition at least promises success.
Time for the big boy. This guy can be a real problem if he gets going, but hopefully that will not happen.
Spouting his mindless drivel.
Oh, crap. My abomination is not at a good place to do anything here. I didn't count on that. That's not great either. These blight-resistant walls are not gonna help.
Masterfully executed.
This guy is about to get slammed so hard with that rock. But I guess he's just gonna have to live with it. Sorry, Doc.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Oh, nice dodge.
A singular strike.
Yo, that Plague Doctor has the mad skills.
In life, his claims to recognition were dubious at best. In death, they are ridiculous.
Yeah. We did it.
In truth, I cannot tell how much time has passed since I sent that letter.
Well, the thing from the stars is roaming there. You might want to do that place then. With the moneymaker crew. Or we can go kill a boss. I don't know. I really want to kill this thing from the stars. Whatever it is. Plus, we've been ignoring our other characters, sadly. And if we do that, it will come back to bite us in the ass. Of course, taking a bleed team to the ruins is really stupid, but, you know, they need levels. Later on, Bartholomew, thanks for coming. You have a good one.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign. Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Of course the crate is empty. Of course it's a trap. I actually kind of want to run into that thing from the stars thing. Just to see what an incredible ballbuster it is.
The darkness holds much worse than trickery.
It's got to be a pretty low chance of encounter, man, because I've been trying to get it to attack me all night.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. Be gone, fiend. Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
An old journal entry, just what I was looking for. Where's the thing? The thing should attack me. That'd be cool. You know what I think we'll do? We'll take that top tier crew into the farmstead again and see if we can get farther. I like that plan. It's risky, but it'll be fun.
Another one falls. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. The shifted corridors and sloped walls of our ancestry are beginning to feel familiar. There is a great horror beneath the manor. A crawling chaos that must be destroyed.
Alright, we're gonna try it. Screw it. Yeah, let's do it. The A-team is coming. If these guys die, I'm gonna cry, but, you know, we gotta go for it.
A decisive pummeling.
This is the squad. If they can't do it, nobody can. I mean, not really, but you know.
Fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
I think I need to add a healer to this group, like a dedicated healer. That's gonna hurt me otherwise. That's what's missing.
Slowly, gently.
It does not have enough dedicated wham. We're just gonna run out of steam.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter. Executed with impunity.
Hot spears coming through.
inches. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Okay, the spears will continue. This has been a lot cleaner than the last run so far.
At last, some sheltered corner of reality.
So we got 10 crystals in the bag, and we can bail on each... Uh-oh. Light chain. What? What is going on? Splendorous light. Oh, crap. Now things are getting weird in here.
A waking nightmare.
This place is even wilder than I thought. This zone is cool as hell. I mean, except for the fact that I'm probably gonna die. That part is not so cool, but everything else is really cool.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
So apparently there are wild randomized elements to this. Super cool.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Big tree man, very scary.
A singular
But a double adder's kiss will take anything down.
precision and power.
Now the game's trying to get me confident so it can break me. I know it. Oh, hey, another one. Okay, okay. This is getting serious now.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
I don't hate raccoons. They're just vile, disease-spreading vermin, that's all. That doesn't mean I hate them. They may be cute, but it belies their true nature. No, we won't be able to stun them. They're easy to get, Killzone. Just walk outside. They're everywhere. Just go leave some trash out in your driveway. Oh god, that's a big hit. That's a big hit, and that's another... God. Okay, this is getting unsustainable. I'm sure. Well, no wonder you like him then. Explains everything.
The beast, the greater the glory.
Oh my! One hit, and death's door. God damn. The A-team is in dire trouble, Wiggy. And, oh god, there's more! I don't know what to do here. This is much, much more difficult than I expected. Fuck! There it is. There it fucking is. God damn it. Piece of shit.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Oh my god. What is this? Fuck this game.
Their cursed champion falls. Begone, fiend.
I don't know how they expect. This is insane.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
We are really toying with this. I think we should probably leave.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue. Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Yeah, you didn't expect that, did you? Did you, big boy?
Annihilated.
Oh my god. Man, we are really, really, really tempting fate here. This can only end one way. And yet we press on.
A victory. Perhaps a turning point. Back to the pit.
Battle behind, battle ahead. But for a moment, peace.
That's all I got? Didn't even give me the fucking crystals? Oh my god. We can't continue.
A setback, but not the end of things.
My awesome character died in vain. My level 5. My champion. Oh, what a brutal defeat.
All the decadent horrors I have seen pale in comparison to that final, crowning thing. I could not look, nor could I look away.
Devastating loss to the team. Alright, gang, on that note, I am going to call for the evening. But we'll be back. I'm back tomorrow night for more adventures. And more dungeons. I'll have to work up a couple more adventurous souls to experiment in the farmstead. Thank you all for coming. As always, I appreciate it a ton. And I'll be playing a lot more this weekend. I finally have a non-E3 weekend, so it's going to be lots of games. And I hope you come around for some. Peace out, everybody. Love ya.